Welcome to the Empowerment Hour with Algin, a show centered around deeply diving into the stories about pioneers who not only shaped culture but also challenged norms and also paved the way for future generations. So stay tuned. Today, we spotlight Oscar Micheaux, a pioneering filmmaker, author, and entrepreneur who broke barriers during the early 1900s. Often recognized as America's first major African-American feature filmmaker, he, along with defying racial discrimination, had his camera speak against it all, opposing stereotypes to those who have long been systematically silenced. An individual who came from rather humble beginnings, Micheaux was right up there in the pantheon of greats, laying the foundation of Black storytelling in film and ruining scores of artists and activists into its ranks. So ready yourself for a full array of activities around the gifted Oscar Micheaux, a man whose vision has yet to dim in this modern era. Who was Oscar Micheaux? A groundbreaking director? Perhaps? A bold storyteller? A relentless pioneer? Certain barriers were shattered by him, with another attempt by the industry trying to block him out of Hollywood. Death, race, identity, and injustice he confronted head-on with the stiffer opposition of anyone else who had the courage to try to do so before him. It is a story of a man who refused to be silent. We uncover the life, the struggles, and the legacy of Oscar Micheaux, the first major African-American director who forever changed the game on the film industry. Before Spike Lee, before Ava DuVernay, before Jordan Peele, and there he was, Micheaux. Born merely 2 decades fewer after slavery ended, during a time when Black voices were to remain silent, Micheaux chose to speak loudly, with a pen, camera, and vision never previously witnessed in this generation. Oscar Micheaux was born in 1884 at Metropolis, Illinois, to formerly enslaved parents. He grew up in a highly racist America. He left home while still in his teenage years to seek independence and worked as a Pullman porter, one of the only few good-paying jobs available to African-American men at the time. But Oscar was not one to be content with just working. He had bigger dreams to forge. He moved to South Dakota and became a homesteader, that is, a Black farmer on the frontier. And there, with the endless stretch of sky and silence as co-partner, he started writing. His life, his deeds, and thoughts, his race, all poured into his novels. His first book, The Conquest, was semi-autobiographical. It spoke of race, land ownership, and realities of Black existence in America. But Micheaux did not limit himself to putting words on paper. He wanted these stories to move on. In 1919, when Hollywood outright refused to tell Black stories, honestly, or refused to do so at all, Micheaux himself founded a film company. He wrote, directed, produced, and distributed his own films during a period when Black actors were often discriminated or excluded outright. Oscar cast Black leads, tackled real issues, and gave his audience something they had never seen, themselves. Oscar Micheaux made statements in addition to films, ones that are bold, courageous people. These are the sort of artworks that echoed well beyond the screen. He demonstrated to us the power of storytelling, the importance of representation, and the fact that sometimes speaking the truth is the most revolutionary thing you can do. I appreciate you coming along as I explore the life and legacy of a man who changed the rules and defied expectations. In order to help others learn about Oscar Micheaux, please subscribe, hit the bell, and share this episode with someone you think should hear it. And leave a review if you liked it. And keep in mind, follow Mishak's example and pick up your voice, pen, and camera when the world tries to confine you and break through. Until next time, this is Algin, and you've been listening to the Empowerment Hour with Algin, where history speaks and we listen. In the next episode, I will be covering the best places you could eat out in Walnut Creek and the surrounding areas. There will be even more episodes coming out soon. Show your support by subscribing and hitting the bell now to make sure you don't miss any of this fantastic journey.